Get to your top stories right now. Lots of questions this morning on the president's temporary federal funding freeze.
So this was supposed to take effect last night. That's before a federal judge temporarily blocking it until at least Monday. Maria Lisignoli joins us outside the state capitol because, Maria, Governor Walz clearly had a lot to say about this recent move.
The governor announced a new lawsuit calling the president's move unprecedented and illegal. Here in St. Paul just yesterday, Governor Walz spoke at a YMCA, a program that could be affected. Nearly 24 Democratic attorneys general, including Minnesota's Keith Ellison, are set to file a lawsuit against the Trump administration to stop him from instituting the freeze. According to the Minnesota governor's office, the spending freeze threatens $1.8 billion in federal funding that the state receives every month. According to the Minnesota Management Budget Coordinator, it leaves the status of roughly 1,000 state programs unknown, and it could impact several thousand state employees.
This is really catastrophic, and we do not know that we would have the ability to backfill.
Now, nearly 24 states have signed on to this bill, which could see the Supreme Court. The argument here is money is Congress's job, not the president's.
So you have the legislative, the executive, but you also have the judicial branch here. We know that a judge had temporarily blocked this, at least through Monday. What's the status right now, Maria?
That's the thing, Heather. It's all uncertain right now, and that's where a lot of the worry is coming from. We should be learning more from the administration before that freeze ends on Monday.
Yeah, new information constantly coming out from the Trump administration. Maria Lisignoli at the state capitol. We'll wait and see what happens. Maria, thank you.
Now, as we mentioned, the judge did issue an administrative stay, putting off that freeze until at least Monday. But we are hearing from our elected leaders, including Minnesota Attorney General Keith Ellison.
Ellison says he won't back down and allow President Trump to inflict what he considers serious harm on people, saying, quote, "If allowed to stand, Trump's order is also a threat to the Constitution." Other leaders throughout the metro reacting to that federal funding freeze as well.
The Hennepin County Attorney Mary Moriarty says that the federal funding freeze is proof that President Trump, quote, "only cares about the rich and powerful," and that this pause attacks children who need food, people who need life-saving treatments, and people who need shelter. Halting this funding, she says, is catastrophic for everyone. Now, one of the top GOP lawmakers, that would be Representative Tom Emmer, he applauded the move. He said, "You're going to see things like this, and your first reaction is going to be, well, this isn't the way it's been done." He was elected to shake up the status quo.
So lots happening at the national level with the Trump administration. We're also following what's happening in the Minnesota legislature because now the DFL actually controls the Minnesota Senate.
That's because of this special election we had yesterday. Voters elected Doran Clark to replace late Senator Kerry Dietzich. Now, he won overwhelmingly with 91% of the vote. This now gives Democrats a one-seat majority in the state Senate. Meanwhile, over in the state house, the DFL and GOP still can't come to agreement over the session. Democrats still boycotting. They say that they want to make a deal with the GOP about how the chamber will move forward if there is a tie following another special election in the House in March.
Other headlines we are following this morning take us down to the South Metro because after hours of debate, the Lakeville School Board voted to remove classroom posters put up after George Floyd's murder.
All right, the motion passes.
Hundreds of parents, teachers, and others packed into last night's meeting to sound off about these posters right here, some of them reading Black Lives Matter. The district faced a lawsuit to remove them. The school board voted to replace those posters with an academic excellence theme.
The president's controversial pick to lead the Department of Health and Human Services, that would be Robert F. Kennedy Jr., is set to have his first confirmation hearing today. Now, RFK Jr. has often spread misinformation about vaccines, fluoride, raw milk, and other topics. This hearing comes just a day after his cousin, Caroline Kennedy, called him a predator addicted to power, urging his nomination be rejected. Now, if confirmed, Kennedy would oversee the Food and Drug Administration as well as the Centers for Disease Control.